Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Cut Brothers. I'm Justin Gonzalez, and today I'm bringing you part 2 of the Peach Mango Cider Beer. Now we showed you how to make it. Now we're going to teach you how to take it from one carboy to another, from the carboy to the keg, and from the keg we're going to put some carbon dioxide on it. We're going to put some fizz in your cider beer. So after that, we're going to go straight to our New Year's video, which is our pulled pork and an all-American beer. So stay tuned. Can't wait to show you guys. Okay, as you can see here, this cider beer is still working a little bit. It's actually got a little bubble there, but we are getting ready to do our first rack. Okay, so now we're getting ready to rack the beer. So we're going to take it from this carboy to this carboy right here. The reason we have this one on the table, this one on the ground, is because we want a good downward flow. So I'm going to start the siphoning, and I've got an assistant here, if you want to hold that right there. I've also put a line on this siphoning hose. Make sure I don't go all the way to the bottom. I definitely don't want to pick up any of the nasty yeast on the bottom. So we're going to let that run until it's completely empty on the bucket. By the time we get to the bottom here, that will we'll tilt that bucket, and it will be completely cleaned out of all of the good juice. And this stuff smells absolutely wonderful.
One eternity later.
Alien brain. Okay folks, we are getting ready to take our peach mango cider beer to our keg. So the way we're going to do that is with this little siphoning hose here. Now we've cleaned this keg out, we've sterilized it using our sterilizer, and we're using, it's basically just the tap for a keg, except it's missing all of its inside pieces. So we're gonna do this. It's probably gonna take about 30 minutes. Now we don't want the flow to be too fast. Okay, all of our peach mango cider is in the keg. Now we're gonna add some carbonation to it. Now that I've put it in there, I'm gonna crank this up to about 30 PSIs. I'm just gonna let it sit on there. And I'm actually gonna take this keg and I'm gonna turn it upside down. Now that I've put a lot of CO2 in it, I'm gonna go ahead and I've turned this upside down several times, and you can hear it bubbling in there. That's carbonating the beer. But I'm gonna go ahead and release some of the pressure on there. I'm gonna open it back up again, and then I'm gonna go ahead and turn this over again. Okay, I've done this 3 times now, where I've taken the PSI up to 30, and then I've dumped some of the excess off, the carbon dioxide off. So now I've put it back up to about 12 after taking everything off. And I want to show you what your pour is supposed to look like. So if you don't like that pour, you could always add a little bit more. But that right there is going to give you a nice foamy beer. And this beer's ready to drink. So hopefully you've followed the instructions. If you have any questions, just leave us a post and we'll be sure to get back with you. But you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Take
Hi! My name is Nat Badger.
Hi, I'm Jesse Perry.
And you're Justin Gonzalez.
Jesse Perry, United States Marine Corps.
Alright, Sergeant Jesse Perry, United States Marine Corps.
And I'm Justin Gonzalez, and we are the Cut Brothers.
Hey!
So we thank you guys for coming back today. We're actually going to do something for you for New Year's. And what is one of the most famous things that you make for New Year's? What's the best recipe you can think of for New Year's? What does it involve?
Well, today we're going to do traditional. It's going to be pork. And actually I got a pork butt.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Could you hold on just a second? That's better. Now, so we realize that the coronavirus is a serious pandemic, and we want to make sure that we're staying safe just like everyone else out there. So we've masked Jesse because Nat and I are at least 6 feet apart. Okay.
Yeah.
So Nat, back to our pork.
Oh yeah, back to the pork. As I said earlier, the traditional that we usually said traditional is pork that we're going to do this evening, everybody. And It's about a 7 pound to 8 pound pork butt that we're gonna be seasoning and smoking today. And we're gonna show you exactly how we do that.
And we're gonna pair that with an American light beer. Now I know there's a lot of varieties of American light beers. So this one's gonna taste just as watered down as the rest of them. But we're gonna show you a recipe. It's a very easy recipe to follow. It's not a very hard beer to make. And that's the reason of these videos, is we're gonna give you something that everyone can do in your backyard. What are we doing this for, Badger?
New Year's.
Oh, New Year's! Guys, we know what that means.
Hey!
Here we are!
Right.
That's right, we're doing this video for New Year's, and what better to do for New Year's than to sit around with your friends, play some games.
Right.
We actually have the game Shut the Box. If you haven't heard of Shut the Box, it's a very fun game. Does involve a little bit of gambling. So, you know, whenever gambling's involved, that competitiveness comes out in all of us.
Right.
Obviously, 2020 has been a tough year for just about everybody. We've lost some friends. We've lost friends of friends.
Right.
And we just want to let you guys know that we're taking 2020 out. We're
Out of
we're
here.
done with
Out.
2020. This is what it's all about, guys. We're going to end 2020 with a bang.
Bang!
Thanks for coming out.
Oh! What are you doing?
Well, what the heck just happened?
Hey!
Oh my! All right, 2020. Here we go.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Dude, you got whistles with no whistle? Dude,
These
that's
things
a
aren't
typical
even working.
2020, dude.
Typical 2020. Nothing's working right.
Boring.
It's what? Hi everybody, Snapback with the Cut Brothers, and we are here today because we're going to demonstrate and show you how we're going to do our pulled pork. And what I have here is a pork butt. It's like a 7 to an 8 pounder, and I'm going to show you exactly what I do as far as the rub. Very important thing, olive oil. And I just put the olive oil on top like this, kind of get the whole thing. Last thing I like to do, which we all like to do, is like to rub that butt. So I just rub it, press down. Then, after I do that, I flip it over. And once again, rub that butt. Get all up in there.
You want to be really generous with the seasoning, really, in the beginning.
In the beginning, you don't want to get too crazy. You know, just give it a nice
Just be a
little
little bit
color.
more
Yes.
generous, and you know, you don't want to just put a little bit on there.
Yeah, you want to definitely cover it where it's 100%. You don't want to put a little bit, and you don't want to put like way too much. It's
Right.
like you got to find a happy medium with it. Okay, for right now, basically that's all I do. And then we're going to take this and we're going to put it on the smoker for a few hours. I like to do like an hour per pound. So, and it's depending on what size it is. I like to keep my temperature at least around 200 to 250, maybe a little more at first, then it'll simmer down. So stay tuned.
So we're putting this in the bowl?
In the bowl.
All right.
Going in the bowl. Now we got our fire going. We got it to about 200, 250 degrees. If we get to 300, it's okay. It'll simmer down. We're going to put this on here for about, I don't know, 6 to 7 hours. Come on.
So Badge, what do we do when the butt's in the bowl?
We eat.
Yay.
Yeah.
8 hours later.
Hey everybody, we're back today with the Cut Brothers. And this is the pork that we had on earlier, and we're gonna see how everything turned out. There's the bone. That's what you want. You want your bone to come out just like this. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh man. We did something different today. We actually had some bacon that we put on there, and we're going to put them with this pork butt. Sometimes the pork does get a little hard. A lot of crispy stuff I do put off to the side. So we're going to add a little bit of seasonings, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, just a little bit of garlic, and real seasonings. Just a little bit.
Cayenne or red pepper, crushed red pepper.
Crushed red pepper.
Cut Brothers.
And guys, we're back. Today we're doing the American Light Beer for you by Brewer's Best. And what you're going to need for this kit is, of course, your turkey fryer, your thermometer, your 6-gallon carboy. But before we do anything, we need to sanitize all of these utensils. So we need our sanitizer. We're going to need a spoon. We're going to need our strainer. And then we're going to need all of the ingredients. So our ingredients for this is your syrup, your hops, our sock, all of our different syrups and sugars that are going to go along with it, and of course 5 gallons of water. 5 gallons of water, that's what's in your beer. So we're going to make all this for you. We're going to show you the recipe, show you how we do it, and we're going to love it. Is that right?
That's right.
That's right.
All right, here we
America,
go.
that's
We're gonna have to
why.
make beer.
America. Water in. Here we go. Time to add the delicious ingredients. It's a slow pour because the can's a little bit cold because we are cooking beer in the winter time.
Stop it. Get some help.
And now we're adding Yakima Chef. Yakima Chief. Now it's time to add all of the sugars, which enhances the alcohol content of the beer. Alright, so you want to try your best to stay away from the steam because it coagulates on top of the bag if you pour it too close. And then you won't get the proper ingredients in there. Last bag, this is the batch.
A few inches later.
So we've put our beer in the sink. We've put some ice around it. Now we're just waiting for it to get a little bit below 70 degrees. All right, the beer's cooled down to 70 degrees. So we're gonna go ahead and put this through the strainer into the carboy. And this recipe did not call for a sock. That's it. Our lid will go on right after we put our yeast on it, and it's gonna sit for a week before we open it up. In 2020, that's a wrap.
Hi, I'm Justin Gonzalez.
Hi, my name is Jesse Perry.
Apparently I didn't get the memo again.
Hi,
All right.
my name is Nat Badger,
We are the Cut Brothers.
and you are.
He just sucked. I'm sorry.
So we're gonna show you how to make beers today. So here's the thing about
Start over.
beer.
Start over.